So Lee, maybe you could just start off and just give us like your back routine that you did for all those years.
Okay, guys. Number one, I like staying with the foundation of developing back. Number one is going to be pull downs or either chin ups. When I first started, I would do pull downs to the rear from behind. However, after learning and hanging around some of the other champions in California, I sort of backed away from the pull down from behind, because what happens as you increase the amount of weight you use, you have a tendency to launch forward. So you're not working as much as the back. However, when you did the pull down to the front, you're able to fully extend to the full stretch and work all of the muscles, smaller muscles, as well as the larger. So pull downs number one, and sometimes I would either mix them with chin ups from time to time. When I say chin ups, I don't mean closed grip, I mean out wide. Yeah. Making sure you get a full stretch. Yeah. Then from chin ups, I would then go from there to a power movement, which may be barbell rolls, which barbell rolls is number one for developing mass and size in the back. You can't get better than a barbell roll. Number two is going to be your T-bar roll. Those two, can't get better than those.
What about doing both of them in the same workout?
You can do both of them in the same workout. However, this is where you want to do it. You want to go rhythmic movement, which is going to be pull down or chin. That's a rhythmic movement. Then you want to go to a power movement, which is going to be barbell roll or T-bar roll. Then you want to go back to another rhythmic movement, which is going to be cable roll. Then finish off with another power movement. So you got about four movements for back. Pull downs, power, or let's say rhythmic, power, rhythmic, power.
Are your rhythmic sets more than your power sets? Or the other way around?
Well, it depends on how much juice you got, how you feel. If you feel crazy, you got enough glycogen in the muscle, enough energy, then you can go with around, I've always stayed around 4 sets of 4 different exercises. Sometimes I would only, when I don't feel as good, I would go with a pull down, a power movement, then another rhythmic movement. So, and again, pull downs, barbell roll, cable roll, T-bar roll.
That's your basics.
Those are my basics.
When does the deadlift come into play?
Deadlifts, I do those with hamstring, stiff leg deadlifts. For developing the lats, I don't do deadlifts. I use it only for the hamstring and to help thicken the lower lumbar area.
Do you do full deadlifts or just stiff leg?
I do stiff leg. I don't do full deadlifts. I'm not a power lifter. See, a lot of bodybuilders use that power lifting movement. I never have. I've always stayed with the stiff leg because, and again, I'm working on shape and size of the muscle without ripping my back out of place. I've never been injured, even at the age of 51. I have no injuries. No shoulder problems, no knee problems, no back problems. None of that because of smart training. My goal has always been train to stimulate, not annihilate. You don't have to kill yourself to develop a beautiful physique. It's got to be smart. Questions?
Lee, when do you ever incorporate any of the hammer strength? Do you?
Hammer strength from time to time, you can, let's say instead of doing a pull down here, you can do the pull down with the hammer. And I like hammer because hammer is very in line with the mechanics of how the body works. So I love hammer for that. So yes, I would use the pull down from time to time. Then I would use the seated rope from time to time. So whenever you want to just make a change, A-OK. Maybe every 2 workouts or so. But the choice is totally up to you. But nothing can take the place of barbell rolls and T-bar rolls. You got to do those.
Now, what angle do you keep your back at? What angle do you keep your back at when you do T-bar?
Okay, when you're doing T-bar rolls or barbell rolls, let's say for instance, you want to make sure, let's step right here for a second. When you're doing T-bar rolls, you want to make sure, like I'm at the edge of this deal here. See, there's different ones that's made a little bit different. I like the ones with a flat platform to them. Because if you, like the old World's Gyms in California and Goals, you had flat You had a flat platform. You didn't have these inclines. Most of them make inclines now. I don't like inclines because it shifts stress to the lower back. So here, you want to make sure the back is always flat and you're leaning forward.
Right.
So you here, back should be straight. You got all these gadgets on these different kind of machines now. So your back should be straight, just like so.
Should you be looking up or not?
No, you shouldn't be looking up.
Don't look up.
Head straight ahead, here, stretch, here, stretch, here.
Not arched at all?
No, no, it should not be arched. When you arch, you're putting stress in your lower back.
Okay.
Your back should be neutral. Your back will only be neutral when it's nice and flat, the butt is up, and the shoulders is back.
And
if you're here, you put, it's a matter of time before you hurt your lower back. You cannot drop your butt. Okay? Very important. Same way when you're doing one-arm dumbbell rolls. Same way when you're doing barbell rolls. The back should always be nice and flat. Stretch, flat. Never incline.
And how much bent in your knees?
Knees slightly bent. What should happen, and again, to protect the lower back, your abs, your lower abs should rest on your upper thigh. That's the best way to put it. Your abs should rest on your upper thigh, just like so. Like the bend. If you're here, it's locked out. You don't want to be there.
Okay.
So keep just slightly. You just like so. Stretch here. So you don't feel it in your lower back. You only feel it in your hands, your glutes, and your upper back where it's supposed to be. Question.
When you do your barbell rows,
Did you stay a little more upright?
Barbell roll?
Yeah.
Oh no.
keep your back.
Oh man, you keep your back flat at all times. The back should always be neutral.
Do you bring the bar into your waist?
Yeah, you bring it right here. You should not bring it up there.
We see you.
We got a barbell row. We got a bar here.
You want to grab one of those bench bar, the bar at the bench over there, or you want to?
Somebody grab me a bar over there and bring it right here.
How do you feel about the reverse grip with your barbell row?
What's that now?
How do you feel about the reverse grip when you're using the barbell row?
Reverse grip is ridiculous. When you use a reverse grip, you're using your bicep.
Right.
And there are some guys in the business that have ripped their bicep doing reverse grip. You shouldn't be using your bicep, you should use your back. So you do an overhand grip and you're pulling like so. Not trying to freaking curl 225 pounds. You get hurt. You'll tear yourself up. I've never been injured. And he tore his bicep too. Okay? Doing that. It doesn't make sense. You don't have to rewrite the grip. Fundamentals is fundamentals. Everything I tell you here, if you guys follow muscle development, then you should know about my personal training certification program. It's called the International Association of Fitness Science. Everything that I teach here is taught in that certification. And it's not a book that thick. It's this thick. It's only about 44 pages. You don't have to write all around the world to be straight to the point. Like these crazy certifications that's not made by guys who actually train. About a bunch of rocket scientists. So back nice and straight. Here. Here. Stretch. Here. Stretch. Notice there's no drift in the butt. My back is in neutral. My lower abs is resting on my upper thigh. So I have nothing's going on in my back. I feel none of that in my lower back. As a result, I have no lower back problems.
And you're doing it right?
You pull it right here.
Right to the navel?
Yeah. That's the way to go.
So that would be a power movement or your rhythmic movement?
Oh man, that's your power movement.
Right, then this would be a
That's power.
power to it.
T-bar, barbell, power. Rhythmic is pull downs or chin ups. Chin up is a nasty rhythmic movement, but it's for real.
And
You got to make sure you get your full stretch when you're doing, you know, your pull-ups or your pull downs to the front instead of the rear. So to the front, you can use heavy weight like so, because if you're going to pull something, you're going to go here. You're not going to try to pull nothing up behind you, which is the awkward movement. You get injured doing that.
And Lee, are you using a platform when you're doing barbell rows, or you're just doing them on the floor?
Well, it's better to use a platform because you can get an extra stretch. Another thing I watch guys in the gym do, let's say you got a platform this size, they put a 45-pound plate on. For what? If you use a 25-pound plate or 55-pound plate, you're going to get more of a stretch for the lats. 45-pound plate is going to put you up here, so you're not going to get your full stretch. Same way with a T-bar. I watch people put 45-pound plates on these things, where if you use a 25-pound plate, it gives you another inch of stretch and flex at the top. So it's just a matter of just thinking and being smart about it. Questions?
When you work on roast, you go with like a shoulder lift grip?
No. No, when you're doing barbell, well, I don't know. For me, this is good. Shoulder width.
Hey guys, I hope that you've enjoyed the instructional information that was given today on training. And for more information, you can visit me at my website for personal training at www.iafscertification.com, or you can reach me at leehaney.com. That's LeeHaney.com. See you guys later.